Today, we're gonna be leaving Iloilo for the day, and we're gonna be heading over to the mango capital of the Philippines, Guimaras Island.
We heard that Guimaras is known to have the sweetest mangoes in the country and beautiful uncrowded beaches.
So let's see if Guimaras lives up to the hype, and let's go explore the island together.
We just arrived to the Parla Wharf, and it took about like 20-ish minutes from the Iloilo Business Park to arrive here. The whole process was extremely fast, super convenient too, to just get our ferry tickets and into the ferry boat.
Super convenient. Right when we got here, the lady gave us the 2 tickets and she said you pay once you get on the boat. So we haven't paid yet. It's 40 pesos per person, so very convenient. About
a 15 to 20 minute boat ride to Guimaras Island.
20 minutes, so we're ready and we're excited to go to the mango capital of the Philippines.
I love how we just got in because I asked her what time does the ferry boat leave, and she's like, now ma'am. I'm like, oh no,
yeah,
we have to
literally
run.
pulled up and she's like, you gotta get to the boat. So we're here right on time.
And over there is Guimaras.
Now, what is your most exciting thing you're looking forward to in the island? For me, it's the mango pizza.
The mangoes. Mango pizza too. The mangoes is what I'm super excited for.
For me, I think it's the mango pizza because that just seems so unique and different, and I can't wait to try it.
Alright guys, we finally landed in the Jordan port. We did have to register our names with a tourist officer. There are a lot of trikes and a lot of tour guides are already going to be outside waiting for you. We did, hello. We did went ahead and organized a little small 4-hour tour.
We're doing the back and forth, guys.
Very fast process.
We're going one in the front, one in the back.
Robert has to go in the back because he's
there ain't no space, guys. Yeah. So, and even then, as you can see, like my head is literally to the top. So, hopefully this drive won't be too bad, too bumpy. We're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, and no seatbelt, guys, here either. So we gotta hold on. And we're off. And again, 1,200 for I think it's 4 destinations.
4 destinations that we're planning to go to. So about like maybe 3-4 hours. So not that bad.
I hope that she heard the mango stop because I think she just told him only about the pit stop. So regardless, maybe there in the Jordan area we can
get some mangoes.
Yeah, so that's our itinerary, guys. We're first gonna get some mangoes. That's the goal. After that, we're gonna be going to the famous mango pizza. We're excited to try. Then we're going to the Mango Research Center.
Yes, the National Mango Research Center.
And then we're gonna end it off towards a beach that we saw here that is a little more isolated, and of course you can't come to the island and not go to the beach.
Exactly.
So that's the plan, and so yeah, here we go. Let's embark on the journey.
We want to get some Guimaras mangoes and take it over with us to the beach a little later on. We are going to buy one for our driver because we just felt like we just want to share the journey with him as well. But for right now, 100 pesos for a kilo of mangoes. Not bad pricing, I feel like, at all. Really good. Yeah. Are you excited to finally try the Guimaras mangoes?
That's one of the main reasons we're here, so of course I'm super excited.
Ma'am, you keep the change. You're welcome. Have a good day. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. And we're off.
We're off. We got the goods.
We got the goods. The must-have that we have to get when we are here in Guimaras. So the next stop that we're gonna head over to is the most famous restaurant here in Guimaras Island, which is called Pit Stop Restaurant. So
we're gonna mix 2 of my favorite foods together. Mango and pizza. Hopefully it tastes good because in my perception in my head I'm super excited, but I'm a little scared that I'm not gonna like it. So we'll see.
I hope it doesn't hurt the tummy. So we'll see, guys. We'll get you guys when we're over there. Finally made it to the Pit Stop restaurant. I absolutely love the vibe of the restaurant. It's very modern for the most part. One thing that we saw outside is that they do accept cards, which is very amazing. We already ordered our original mango pizza as well as 2 mango shakes.
One thing I want to mention is being out here in Guimaras, it really does feel like you're off the grid. When we were riding in the trike here, I was just observing the greenery, and I noticed that on my phone I had no connection. But in a way, it kind of feels a little like, you know, comforting, kind of nice to kind of be away from everything and just be here on the island, kind of focus on the now. Your phone doesn't work, so in this new era that we live in with everything's technology, it's kind of nice to be like away from that forcefully here because there's no connection right now, but
away from
feels
society.
Good. Yeah, away from society, enjoying the island life, gonna enjoy our mangoes. What more can you ask for? Mission accomplished. Mango shakes are here. Mango pizza is here.
Oh my god.
So I don't know where to start. I think the best way to start is the shake. But seeing all this mango, not only am I really happy to try it, but I think at the end of this trip we're gonna end up with a mango coma.
But I'm okay with it. I'm totally fine
That'll
with it.
be
I love
fun.
mangoes.
So let's try the shakes.
Cheers.
Wow, very sweet.
That's so refreshing.
That's so refreshing.
So refreshing.
So sweet. I can 100% see now what people say when they say that these are the sweetest mangoes. You would think that that has a lot of sugar added. And the fact that that's just a natural mango and there's no extra added sugar is insane because it literally tastes like you would go to a regular like place where you get a mango shake and they just load it up with sugar. But the fact that it doesn't have sugar, that's wild. That's
I'm
really
super
good.
surprised. And Guimaras is known to not be the main producer of mangoes, but to be the main producer of the sweetest mangoes.
Yeah, there you go.
In
They're sweet.
in the country. So even though they might not be producing mass amounts, they prioritize more of quality compared to quantity, which I understand. Ooh, look at that, that's Robert's piece. We ended up getting the 9-inch double pizza, which only cost us like 420 pesos, and the mango shakes were 180 pesos. So not bad pricing.
Not bad at pricing, especially when it comes to like something so rare. You never really see mango pizza anywhere. One thing that back home in Miami and the Cuban culture we like to do is put banana on pizza, and I really like that.
That's weird.
She thinks it's weird, but ever since I've been a child, I love banana with pizza. Shout out to Ray's Pizza in Miami. That's the spot. They have the very known pizza to put the plátano on top of it. But this, because of the fact that I like that and I grew up eating that, I think this maybe I like.
I think we also like it because of pineapple on pizza, which we're a hardcore believer of pineapple pelongin on pizza. Robert taught me how to like bananas on pizza too, so mango pizza, I'm going in with expectations that I would like it, I hope.
I usually like the contrast of sweet with pizza. I guess it's a great contrast with the savory. So
yeah, and it has bell pepper too, so that's an interesting addition.
One thing I noticed is it's very light on the sauce, which I'm a big fan of pizza that's usually also light on the sauce. And it just looks like they put the mango slab in bottom and they melt the cheese on top of it. Alright, moment of truth. Cheers.
Now I understand why they didn't put a lot of tomato sauce on it. The tomato sauce is already citrusy as it is, acidity. With the mango, it will not pair well.
I'm gonna have a couple bites to really describe this pizza.
It has peanuts as well. That's something crunchy.
Very surprised. I thought the mango was gonna overpower everything, especially since it's so sweet. But to me, the cheese overpowers it, and I think they do that on purpose. They put a good amount of cheese melted on that mango, so the cheese is the main thing you taste. It makes it taste like you're actually tasting or having a pizza, right? Not just like a mango with bread. It really does feel like you're having a pizza, and the mango underneath it gives it that complementary secondary taste that makes it go so well.
Wow, your way of describing the pizza.
Listen, I came in with this like focused on this. I'm like, Guimaras mango pizza, boom. So like that's why I had to take like 5 bites before I'm like, okay, I can now tell you what the taste.
I love the dough of the pizza. The pizza crust.
Very soft.
It's very soft. Reminds me a lot of the Cuban pizza because Cuban pizza is very it's thicker than this, but it's very thick. So that's something I really actually like it. And like you said, the mango taste is very subtle.
Very subtle.
Very subtle. Not like a pineapple. Like pineapple is more citrusy and soury. This one's more subtle, cheesy, creamy.
And like you said, the sauce, the fact that there's not too much sauce, I think that would have been too much mixes of tastes if you would have put like a lot of sauce on this. So they knew what they were doing when they created this. I like that, man. I'm gonna rate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
I'm gonna rate that. I don't want to like Man, I don't know. I like it a lot though. I gotta go like a 9-1. I gotta go 9-1. I like that a lot.
9-3 for me. That was really good.
I hate the fact that you can't really get this all the time. But I think that's what makes it special. If you really want this, especially like how they make it here, you gotta come to Guimaras. You can't just be anywhere and order this.
Exactly.
We're gonna take a little intermission because we're gonna go give this to our driver. So let me go do that.
We honestly felt bad that our driver was waiting outside for us while we're here in the AC and in the pit stop restaurant, and we decided to get him a mango shake because hardworking man, he's taking us around the island, and if there's anything that you need to know about Robert and I is that both of our moms worked in the service industry, so we always want to be able to provide back and give back to those that are providing us a service, especially when both of our moms worked on tips and, you know, having to really work and hustle a lot. So
yeah, 100%. I don't know everything you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure I get the gist. Yeah, it's a hot there out there, so the least we could do to make him cool up, get a fire mango shake. More than anything, this is fire. He needs to have it.
He needs to have it.
I'm sure he's had it a lot, but the more the better.
Alright guys, so mango pizza, check mark. Wow, there's a lot of people coming in. Look at this. Yeah, now I understand why people are coming to the Pit Stop restaurant. Literally, I love the name. Pit Stop.
I'm pretty sure this is one of the main like touristic destinations to come here in Guimaras because every time we saw like what to do in Guimaras, this spot popped up many times. So
yeah,
now you can see with the crowds coming in, it makes sense.
Especially when it comes to food wise, like this was one of the known spots. I highly recommend it because clearly the atmosphere is changing. The food is really phenomenal. The juice is fresh, natural, delicious.
And they had a lot of other things with mango. It's not just the pizza. They had nacho pizza, nacho mango. They had salad mango. They had
it was like salad candy mango salad. I think I said mango twice. They had nacho mango spicy, and then they also have the typical sisig. They also had
everybody in the comments always be roasting us.
Yeah, so we're saying it wrong. So sisig. They also have chicken in a salt and a lot of coffee options as well. So,
but this is the highlight.
This is the highlight.
This is the all-star of the food menu. The mango pizza. Can't get enough. And they really knew what they were doing with the green pepper too. Here's a nice little compliment.
They were like garnishing. We're gonna enjoy our pizza. Literally the last 2 pizzas that we have here. And then we're gonna catch you guys in our next destination. So we'll catch you guys when we're done. Before we head out to the National Mango Research Center, our tour guide stopped us here, the Capitolio Provincial Guimaras. So basically like the Capitol Hall. And look how beautiful the Guimaras sign is with the mango, of course.
I love it. It's very beautiful. The building looks very colonial, very like European style, but what makes it most beautiful is the sign right there with the mango.
With the beautiful, colorful sign. We love our tour guide. He's taking us multiple photos throughout here with the signs. Oh, look how pretty the national.
1992.
Yeah, I really like how it says Capitolio. Like it literally, like in Spanish, the capital.
And I love how right in front of it you have a nice basketball court too.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Anywhere here in the Philippines you can ball up. There is a clear language barrier here with our tour guide, but regardless, the vibes are still vibing. He's still helping us out, and one thing that's universal is kindness.
Smiles.
No matter what language, and he's been helping us out, taking the best photos. Every time we stop by a landmark, he's like, "You guys want to take a photo here? You guys want to take a photo there?" So.
And whenever I see a big mango and Guimaras sign, I have to say yes, because it's like these are memories that our children are gonna eventually see, and I just have to take them.
Yeah. So this is a nice little quick stop that we were able to take these pictures, and now on to the next spot. We're now in the National Mango Research Center, and we're gonna find out a little more of why the mango is not only so important in Guimaras, but what makes it so important and why the people love it.
Oh, so all types of mangoes that Guimaras makes? Wow. So look,
the different ones.
The pico, this is the tree, this is how it starts off, and this is how the fruits end up.
It's crazy how like they can range from colors to green to red to yellow.
You know, these are the ones that I see back at home.
Yeah,
a lot
in Miami you have a lot of those types. The Hayden?
Yeah, Cambodiana. Wow. And who would have known? And I'm pretty sure they taste also different.
These in Miami too, you see a lot.
Yeah, in Miami you see a lot of these. The red ones for sure. Yeah. Oh, ironically, Florida.
There you go.
So
the mango dish is very sweetest mango.
The sweetest mango. Yeah.
Sa Tagalog, masarap.
Masarap.
Very masarap.
And these are the different strains of mangoes.
Yeah, and it tells you the tree characteristics, the fruit characteristics too. Well, I didn't even know how much more detailed it is, because you'll see the peel thickness, peel texture, peel color, the juiciness, the fibers, the aroma. They go very into it, and like you could tell, 18-degree bricks, which I was doing a little bit more research, and that meant that it is, I think, for every 100 grams of mango, it's 18 grams of sugar, so that's very sugary.
Yeah, at least it's natural sugar though, not the
Yeah.
added. You said the important insect pests and disease of mango. So those are the little critters that like to mess up with the fruits in the trees. And you gotta love how there's a whole research center to studying and improving the mangoes here on the island, and that goes to show how important they take their mangoes here in Guimaras.
This is the nursery of mangoes?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so this is the nursery bed for all mangoes. This is nursery
Whoa.
1, nursery 2.
There's a lot of plants right there.
And I don't know if you can smell, but I can smell a little bit of the mango. At least the production of it. Do you?
Yeah, I definitely do.
I smell it.
And I definitely feel like I'm in a farm right now.
That's what it feels like. We're kind of in like a faraway farm, and we're actually south of Jordan, which Jordan is the main town here in Guimaras, so we're just a little bit underneath. And you really are connected with nature right now. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, the town is very small. From the port to the town, I want to say it's about 20 minutes. And that whole drive is very, very green, and the town itself is not too big. And then now we're here in the research center.
Okra vegetable. Wow, look at all the okra vegetables. That's the first time I'm hearing that, but that's crazy. This honestly reminds me of the trip that we took back in the day when we were like maybe 19, 20 years old, when we went to Cuba and we went to the more countryside. And this is how it reminds me of, just green on green, hills everywhere, connected with nature.
And then of course mango trees. It reminds me of an area in Miami. It's a big park that has a lot of different mango trees, and you're not supposed to take the mangoes, but I remember when I was little, me and my dad used to go and get a bunch of bags and fill them up and take it back home to the family and stuff, just full of mangoes. So we weren't supposed to do that, but it does remind me of that. Good memories of when I was young. See, one thing I wonder is, now that we passed by the mango seed storage, I feel like if you were to get a seed from here, right, and plant it, like say in the US, I wonder if the mangoes would come out the same as they do in Guimaras. I feel like they don't, because I feel like the soil and the environment here has something to play in with how they taste and how they grow and whatnot, but who knows, maybe they do, but I don't think we can bring them back anyways. I don't think they allow it.
I would think that maybe our city would be the best place to grow them, just because of the humidity and the climate. It'd be very similar.
Maybe, but there's certain fruits that no matter what, even if you take it to a certain climate, it doesn't grow as well, so maybe it's like that here, but it's like we're on to the next spot.
On to the next spot.
Is another big thing when you're in the island, and that's the beach. We're now here in the beach. It took us about 25 minutes from the Mango Research Center to get here. We are in the Tatlong Pulo Beach. And look behind us, we have straight paradise.
Literally have the beach all to ourselves. Very few people here.
And you know, this is really cool for us because our only other beach experience here in the Philippines was in Boracay. And as beautiful as Boracay is, it's very touristic. It's a lot of people, a lot of sounds. And this, to be in a beach that's just more isolated, more just nature, just a private beach type of atmosphere, it is definitely nice. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, more of my vibe.
I love this. And look, we have two coves, not mountains, but like separate islands that you can't take a raft from here all the way over there. We do see people on top of the island over there, but
show the people, yeah, look, you can see right through their feet.
No seaweed.
Crystal clear water, yeah, that's one thing. But like, beautiful. But when we went, unfortunately, it was the time of the year. If we go another time, it won't be like that. But there was seaweed. But here we have crystal clear water. And one thing is, you know, Guimaras is known a lot for the nature, for the mangoes, and I feel like it's less talked about for the beaches. And there is a lot of little secret beaches. They also have little resorts as well that you can go to that I think are very underrated, because when you think about islands in the Philippines, you don't really hear Guimaras a lot. Not sure why, because there's not a lot of, I feel like tourism here within the Filipino people, but not like a lot of tourism, which I think that
like international tourism.
Yeah, not a lot at all. And I think that that's something that if people found out how beautiful these waters are, that would change.
Look how beautiful this is. We have a mountain or maybe a cove right here to our side. Beautiful turquoise waters. Like, Wow, like here we are, we're in Guimaras.
This is Guimaras, and what better way to experience the water than to have our mangoes with us? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna peel my mango here, and we're gonna eat some freaking mangoes here on the beach in Tatlong Puto Beach here in Guimaras. So sweet, so good. You know, it's one thing to have the shake, it's one thing to have the pizza, but you gotta have the mango in the original mango form. And this is so freaking good, man. And on a hot day like this, so refreshing.
I'm jealous. I want to peel my mango.
You should peel your mango.
Let's go. Let's try the sweet Guimaras mangoes. Wow. They're not kidding about the sweetness.
So juicy too.
Juicy. I'm amazed.
Freaking bomb.
This is phenomenal.
I don't know if the people
So
can hear me,
tasty.
but behind the camera, I'm just like, slurp, slurp, slurp.
This is phenomenal. The most, you know, the mangoes that we have bought in Manila, they're not this juicy and they're not this ripe. Like every time we get it, it's very mushy. This is just perfect. This is phenomenal. I don't want to leave.
No.
I don't want to leave. I'm upset that we have to leave, but I don't want to. With the sun, look how beautiful the day is. Blue skies. This is what paradise really is. Not a lot of development, like Robert said, but give this another like 10 to 15 years. Once more international travelers start figuring this spot out, the development and the potential that this island can have, it's out of this world.
And guys, you know what? It feels so good to be here and be able to de-stress a little bit, because our trip here to Iloilo area and now Guimaras has been really fun. But yesterday, it was a little stressful, okay, and then to say the least. Me unfortunately, one of the previous evenings we were here, I saw a little cat, right? It was kind of cute. It started rubbing up on our legs, and we were petting it. You know, we've pet some cats here before. It was in the Altria Mall area.
Yeah.
And then we saw another cat was meowing, and I tried to touch that one. He paw swiped me a little bit, scratched my finger. It's very light. I don't even think you guys can see it. Very light scratch, but of course you gotta take precautions. And you know, here in the Philippines, it is recommended if you get scratched or bit by any stray animal, you should get your rabies shot. So I was tripping that night. I have a little bit of health anxiety with those type of things. So we had to get 5 shots. I had to get, I think it's like 2 or 3 rabies ones. We had to get the tetanus one, 2 on my thighs, 2 on my arm, or like 3 on my arms. So lesson learned, as cute as the cats are here in the Philippines, don't pet them, because you never know, they can scratch you and then you gotta end up getting a bunch of shots. So that was an experience, but that's now over, and now I'm eating mangoes and Guimaras with my love of my life. So I'm all good. Life could not be better.
Pick it up.
Where is it?
Right here. Oh look, and there's a fish that's flying between Robert and I's legs. Oh my god, it's getting near me.
There's a couple fishes.
Yeah, tadpoles too. That just goes to show how clear. A fish touched me. They're touching me. Wow, that's so cool.
If you stay, look, there's a lot of little schools. Oh shit, that would touch you too.
It feels weird.
It does. I don't want bro to swim with my shorts. I feel like the longer you stay here, the more like
They get used to you.
yeah, they don't know that you're like a human. They're like, oh, there's just something there in the way.
Yeah, honestly, this feels like a very local beach, right, for the most part, and it just feels nice to come to a beach where it's very secluded and not as touristicized or popularized like Boracay and all that. So like Robert said, I love Boracay. It was a phenomenal trip when we went, but there's something about being isolated in the middle of nowhere. That's what it feels like, and just being here. So we're having a good time.
Yeah, like we continue to mention, Jomara mentioned right now, off the grid is the best description for this beach. And you know, one thing we didn't mention before, it was 160 pesos for us to enter the beach. That includes the entrance for our truck driver as well, who we came in with. But I want to say it's like 50 something pesos per
60
person.
pesos per person.
Well, 60 would make it 180.
Oh, it's 160.
160, so
probably
like 50 something, 52.5 I guess,
Yeah,
or something like that. I don't know, math's a little off there, but yeah, 50 something per person. And I did read online that I think it was a little less a couple years ago, so they probably did bring up the fare, but makes sense why they brought it up, man. First of all, inflation hits everything, and second of all, you could justify paying that here and even more, because this is just an absolutely stunning beach.
And over there towards our left, you could go on top of stairs. We saw our truck driver going on top.
He was
of there.
posted up there eating a mango.
Yeah, we gave him a mango, and he was just chilling over there getting some shade, and you could literally see the cove or like the beach from that angle. So that'll be a nice area to go to as well.
And one thing I like to do when I'm out here is really not take any of these views for granted, because this is the type of view that you don't just get anywhere around the world, and especially coming from the US, where yeah, I mean, I guess Hawaii technically and stuff like that, but in terms of the mainland United States, you don't see anything like this anywhere. So to be grown up there and to be able to see this and come all across the world to see this, we don't take it for granted. This is you don't see this view every day.
It's very rocky. That's one thing I have to say, guys. The beach, the sand, and even inside the water, it is a little rocky. We probably should have put in our sandals.
And I think that's something that comes with a beach that's a little more isolated. Of course, it's going to be a little more rocky compared to a beach that's more touristy, and they're probably going to make sure the rocks aren't showing as much. But hey, if you don't mind getting your feet a little rough and going through a little pain, the pain's worth it. This has been a great day here. I just wish we had more time.
I wish I had more time too.
That's the only thing I gotta say, and that's our fault. We should have came a little earlier in our trip to spend a little more time, but always an excuse to come back. And you know what? I definitely want to come back for that festival.
Oh yeah, that mango all-you-can-eat mango festival. Let us know if we should come back and do that, because I'm all for it.
2027 festival, we out. All right, so we're on the ferry boat now back to Iloilo, and our time here in Guimaras has came to an end.
I'm so sad. We went ahead and bought a shirt because my other white shirt, we had to use it to clean ourselves after the beach. But look at this, 350 pesos. I love it.
We weren't planning to get it, but we did come a little unprepared. I do recommend it if you guys come, which I think is common sense. We're kind of dumb to not do that, but bring a backpack, bring an extra set of clothes and things like that, bring some extra water bottles and whatnot. So that's one thing that we would have done different, but we did come out with the shirt, and we came out with a great time, good food, a great experience with our trike driver. Nothing but good vibes here in Guimaras.
Honestly, probably hands on one of the funnest and greatest memories that we've made, honestly, up to now.
Yeah, most definitely. But other than that, thank you guys for catching us here on our Guimaras adventure. Our adventures trying the mango pizza, the mango shake, and everything else Guimaras had to offer. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment,